Hello Tokusatsu community and welcome back to Toku Topics. Today we have a pretty cool Sentai Gear to take a look at here. One of the newest ones to just release here. It's another magazine pack-in bonus one. We've had quite a bit of these, mostly all Super Reds, all Super Reds have come with magazines. So basically we have this one right here. This is a very cool one. This is the 2-Die Hero Gear, which translates to the 2 Great Hero Gear. And that's because it is a Superhero Time gear, so it celebrates the Superhero Time programming block that airs on TV Asahi every Sunday morning with Zenkaiger episodes and Saber episodes. So you actually have Zenkaiger on the front of this gear and Kamen Rider Saber on the back of the gear. So this is actually pretty cool, and it does have a unique sound in the gear leaner to reflect Superhero Time. So that's pretty cool. I definitely am excited about this one. But it came with a really cool issue of Televi-Kun. This is the August issue, the newest issue to come out. You're probably pretty familiar with this issue if you've been on Twitter, because this is where all the scans for Super Zenkaiger and Super 2 Kaiser have come from, along with things like Kamen Rider Storius and stuff like that for Saber. So it also celebrates the debut of Ultraman Trigger. So you get a little paper craft of one of the Guts Hyper Keys and the Spark Lens, kind of. Actually, I'm sorry, it's not the Spark Lens, it's actually Trigger's head. So, and then I'll just go ahead and skip to it. On the back here, there's an advertisement for the Spark Lens. So I did, thanks to peer pressure from my friends, purchase the Spark Lens. So this will actually be on the way to me here pretty soon. Don't know if I'm going to do a video necessarily. My Ultraman videos really do not do very well on this channel, but let me know if you guys would like to see a video of the Spark Lens, and I will do a video if people want me to. But just kind of looking through this briefly, I mean, it's a pretty cool issue for sure. I do like it a lot. You have the nice scans of the 2 super forms and such, and then you do get a little bit. Well, actually, this was a cool one right here I wanted to show off. It kind of shows like what Zenkaiger would be able to do with the 2-Die Hero Gear. So it's like summon fire from Saber's dragon. So it's cool that they kind of told you what its ability would be, even though it's not actually going to be used on screen as far as I know. So that is, I think, pretty cool. And then you do get Kamen Rider Storius, the final villain of Kamen Rider Saber. And yeah, so, and then, yeah, but it's a pretty thick issue of Televi-Kun, more than usual, I think. So that's always a fun one. I always like looking through those. But of course, we got this here, the 2-Die Hero Gear, which I think, actually, it doesn't have any tape on it, my bad. That was completely pointless. So let's go and open it here. As you can see in the background, I have Zenkaiger and Kamen Rider Saber to celebrate. So, pretty standard Sentai Gear packaging. It's just in a little baggie, nothing too crazy or unexpected there. And here it is. So it's a super red colored gear with the gold chrome right there. So there is Zenkaiger with a little, instead of a number, it just has a holding hand symbol. There's the front there. And then on the back, the cool brand new image, there is Kamen Rider Saber. So this is gear number 45. And it's a B-type gear, so it is a deluxe type gear. And you have the little handshake back there as well. So that is pretty cool. We do see in that actual Televi-Kun issue, actually, which actually I'll go ahead and show that off, because I probably should have showed that page already, because it's a cool page. But there is a page in here about Superhero Senki, which I'm very, 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 very excited for. And there are those Kamen Rider gears we talked about in the latest Sentai Gear What We Know So Far episode. That's where they came from. They came from this issue. So, put that off to the side there. Because, of course, we're going to take a look at what this gear does in the... Alright, here we go. So yeah, it actually says both Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger and Kamen Rider Saber. So that's pretty cool right there. Let's do its attack sound. So you kind of get like that special sound that has played with a couple different ones before, I think. I think the was it the all red Super Gear we just took a look at recently, I think had that sound. So of course it does the hero when you roll it, which makes sense. And since it's just one gear here, we'll go ahead and take a look at its Kikai side. So yeah, that is basically it for this. I mean, you know, it's just one singular Sentai Gear, but it does have a pretty cool sound. Alright, well that is going to do it for the 2-die Hero Gear, which comes with the August issue of Televi-Kun. So since this is just a magazine promotional bonus, it's really not too difficult to get your hands on. You can find it on Amazon Japan. I think Tokullectibles still has it, that's where I got mine and such like that. And of course, I don't think it's going to be one that shows up in the show. I think it's just one of those cool toy ones. Although with Superhero Senki coming out here pretty soon, and Saber and Zenkaiger meeting in that film, it wouldn't be like completely shocking if they met somehow in that, or use that gear to do that. So we'll see what happens. But for the most part, it's just a fun one. I'm really happy that some of these extra sounds are actually being used and unlocked in the Gear Taliner. There are sounds like this one, Akiba Ranger, and like regular Kamen Rider Saber and stuff that I wasn't sure if they would actually make gears to unlock them, and I'm happy at least this one does. So hopefully it opens the door to the rest of the sounds, because I would very much like for there to be a gear to unlock every single sound in the toy. That would definitely, I think, be the best option. But yeah, that's all I'm really going to talk about here with this gear. Of course, as always, you can check out all my other Sentai Gear videos on the channel. I'm doing a video on every gear in the toy line, since I'm getting every gear in the toy line. And yeah, I'll go ahead and put an Amazon Japan link and the Tokullectibles link in the description below for you guys to check this out if you want it. And I think our next gear video, will be Gashapon Set 4. I believe that's the next ones to come out here. And then after that, probably the Zenkaiger Gear for the Super Forms. So I'll see you all next time. Until then, you can follow me on Twitter at LivingRangerHe or at LightningFakePR. And I'll see you all next time. Zenroku Zenkai!